Okay, we've been talking about North Carolina's HB2 law, known the Transgender Bathroom Law colloquially. It bans people from using public bathrooms that don't correspond with their biological sex at birth. And since its passage in March, the law has become a huge battleground on transgender rights. And we now have counter lawsuits going on. The Justice Department, on their part, have filed a civil rights lawsuit over the law against North Carolina. North Carolina officials have filed suits against the federal government's directive to stop implementing HB2. And now it's getting interesting because the state's public university system, which is very powerful, North Carolina, their what would you call it, K through 12 education really has some problems. But the state's public universities, there are a number of very, very good public universities in North Carolina, and they are lobbying around, defying the governor and the legislature and saying, we are going to be in compliance with the federal law, not with House Bill number 2. The Justice Department is threatening to curtail federal funding to the Department of Public Safety at the University of North Carolina, for example, and the universities don't want to get involved in this. They want to be on the side of not being bigots. Attorney General Loretta Lynch, in announcing the U.S. legal action to reporters yesterday, referred to the bathroom bill issue as the latest civil rights struggle of the era, saying it was not so long ago that states, including North Carolina, had other signs above their restrooms, water fountains, and on public accommodations. I think this is interesting. You know, it's important to remember that every struggle for rights is different. So the struggle for racial equality is different from the struggle for gay marriage, for example, and that's different than what we now are seeing is the struggle for equality for the transgender community with regard to public accommodations and facilities. But it's okay to recognize the parallels in the types of struggles generally, and that's exactly what Loretta Lynch is doing. And what I want to remind everybody is these accusations that we're seeing against the transgender community, for example, they're pedophiles. They're going to be sexually assaulting kids, or it opens the door for anybody. Any dude can put on a dress and go in and assault kids. Number one, this is the same playbook from the anti-gay rhetoric we heard for decades. And that's number one. It's almost literally the exact same phrasing that was used. And number two, it really repels all logic because one doesn't need to put on a dress to go assault people in the women's bathroom. We already have laws about sexual assault. And the idea that trans women going to the men's room won't cause a stir, as if everything will just be fine, really is coming from people who are living in a fantasy world. So we've seen the different levels of the struggle. Before it was, can gay people legally be in the U.S.? Is anal sex illegal via sodomy laws? We got past that, right? Level 2 was fine. We can't control what people do in the bedroom, but no marriage for gay couples. Absolutely no marriage. We've gotten past that, and now the next level is happening on a few fronts. Number one, the shift to the transgender bathroom stuff with the same playbook, the pedophile sexual assault stuff we used to hear about the gay community, and the discussion has shifted from marriage to religious freedom to discriminate, and we've been talking about that. I remain optimistic. I think that this is eventually going to be resolved. Someone new will be scapegoated. There's always someone to scapegoat. But I remain optimistic. If you think this is really here to stay, this transgender bathroom stuff, let me know because I just don't see it. We'll take a break. Coming up next, our investigation into safe spaces versus free spaces at American universities.